Do you have a pre-serve routine? Either of you?
I do. It's funny. I was just talking about this with Delaney last night because when she's coaching some of her players at Pepperdine, they don't have a pre-serve routine, and a lot of them will just mindlessly hit a serve, and they won't be thinking about what kind of serve or where they're hitting it. They're just kind of like walking and hitting it.
Yeah.
And that's what I do when I float serve. Like half the time when I'm hitting a float, I'm just kind of walking up and I'm like, and I don't even think about it. But when I jump serve, I have this like full routine that I actually got from Bruno. I watched him play, and he kind of like hits the ball to himself 3 times.
Yeah.
And so while I'm doing that, like I take a good like deep breath in, and I just like pick a spot that I want to serve, and I just pretty much just like just stare at it, just like get a good target in mind and visualize like how I want to hit it. And so with a jump serve, I'm super mindful, but with a float,
Or is that really
zone
mindful
out.
because you're in a meditative state and not thinking of anything?
That's true.
If you're playing against Travis and he's not wearing glasses, just watch where he's looking before. And that's where he's trying to serve it.
But I don't know how people don't play with glasses.
Yeah.
It's nuts, especially, and I used to.
Night matches.
Yeah.
But with blocking, I get so much sand in my eyes.
Oh, yeah, it does help. Yeah.
And so I need to wear, like even at night matches, like I haven't played a night match in a while, but I want to get, well, I guess we did in Mexico, but
clear lenses.
I need to get the clear lenses because it's just such a pain. I'll be fishing sand out of my eyes for like days after.
I know, that's the worst. When you're like sleeping and you're sand in your eyes.
Yeah.
It's like coming out of your eyelashes. Pre-serve routine, yes, I have a routine. I mean, I've been doing it for years. I mean, I'm just always working on little things here and there, but for the most part, it's toss. I'm just like, I stand the same way. I put the ball in my hand the same way. I like to spin it on my finger sometimes.
I feel like you find like
I
you
find
put your
the
middle finger on it.
I put my finger on the valve.
Okay.
And face the logo towards me or whatever. And then, yeah, I just try to toss it. I know where I want to serve it, and then I basically tell myself, let the toss dictate where you do it. So I know where it is, but then if my toss goes off, I noticed over the years that, like, okay, that toss isn't good for that serve anymore, so don't force it. You know, you throw it way over here, and you're still trying to serve back the other direction. It's like, fuck it, I tossed it there. Go with it.
Yeah.
And that like puts it right in your wheelhouse, and you end up bringing better.
That is very present.
It's a long process.
Yes.
Nygaard actually helped me with that in college.
That's
he reminded me of that.
not easy to do.
He said, he's like, throw up your toss, but then let the toss dictate where you serve it.
And Mayer described serving in a way that I loved. Shocking from Mayer.
He had a nasty float.
Because it's the only what he called it's the only closed loop skill in the game. It's the only thing where you are in control of every single thing. Yeah, like you're setting yourself, you're hitting it, picking the target.
Not that the consistent toss is easy.
Right. And it's kind of like a free throw in basketball where you're by yourself, and if you have a free throw routine just to get you in that space, everything just works out better.
Yeah.
And so I've always valued that. I don't know why I don't have one.
No, I think of it the exact same way.
Yeah.
I think of your serve as a free throw, and if you don't know basketball,
or a golf shot.
Yeah, anything.
Golf shot's the same thing.
If it's something that you're fully in control of, then have a routine.
Yeah.